No wonder they saved this one for Christmas. Liverpool and Newcastle had a habit of producing some spectacular matches. In successive seasons, Liverpool had beaten the Geordies by 4-3 in two of the most dramatic encounters the English Premier League had ever seen. For this one, Liverpool were without Paul Ince, who was suspended, and Robbie Fowler, who was injured. German international Karl-Heinz Riedle came in to partner Michael Owen up front. Steve McManaman returned for the Reds and was given the captaincy in Ince's absence. Newcastle had injury problems too. Warren Barton and Rob Lee were out, so Nilberto Solano and Dietmar Hamann came back into the side, while Alan Shearer took over as skipper. It was only the second time that Newcastle had been able to pair Shearer with Duncan Ferguson, so goals were on the cards. Your match commentator is Martin Tyler.
Stephen Lodge gets the game underway. A return fixture of the match in which Ruud Gullit first saw his new team. That was against Liverpool at St James's Park in August, and Newcastle fell prey to a Michael Owen hat-trick. But here is a chance straight away as Ferguson's shot is turned away by David James. And what an explosive start that would have been. Shearer and Ferguson linking up. Shearer's header, Ferguson's first-time shot, a terrific plunge by David James. It comes out to Stuart Pearce. Another potentially goal-bound Newcastle effort inside the first minute of the match. And here's Patrick Berger having to defend, but doing it with a touch of class. And Redknapp picking out Owen. And Aaron Hughes halted his progress. The referee let the game go on because Hegem was up in support. It's a blistering start here. And now Shearer is caught offside. First season in England is spoilt by an injury against Liverpool back in August. Here's Riedle making a German connection, and Berger's shot, which was deflected, a scrambling save. Pearce. Glass. Able to get away from Hegem in the end. That's lovely play from Redknapp. And Owen finding a channel to accelerate into. Riedle's in the centre, but Owen goes for goal, and Given helps the shot on its way over the bar. But Michael Owen was running free, and when he's like this, there's big trouble for the opposition. Björneby back into some traffic. Xavi, Shearer, Xavi continuing the run, a tremendous ball back to him by Shearer, but the shot not quite so tremendous, but bags of ambition from Laurent Xavi, who scored a spectacular goal in a recent Newcastle away match at Middlesbrough. He kept on going. Shearer recognised where he was, but Xavi put the ball into the Kop stand rather than into the back of the Liverpool net. Lovely link up for Liverpool, although McManaman's gone down and stayed down. Attack goes on with Hegem taking on Pearce. Still Vegard Hegem, and The cutback didn't reach Owen. How he saw to that, and recognising McManaman's plight, puts the ball out. Well, Steve McManaman did have a brief outing at Middlesbrough as a substitute. He's been fouled here by Harman, who was shown the yellow card. Well, Steve McManaman hasn't lasted 25 minutes, and he's come back to the starting lineup for Liverpool today. Passes the captain's armband to Jamie Redknapp. Waves of sympathy around the ground, frustration for the player himself. Caught by that late tackle by Harman, for which the German was booked. And he's very crestfallen.
Substitution for Liverpool, Steven Gerrard.
It's an opportunity for Steven Gerrard, who's only 18, has played in the first team 3 times recently.
Stand by for Operation Anfield exercise.
Berger. Back for Björneby again, 3 in the centre for Liverpool. Comes off the head of Howie. Owen trying to knock it back in towards Riedler. Fowler's flick on, Ferguson breathing fire all around Jamie Carragher, and getting the ball when the odds were against him for Newcastle. Pearce. Here's Speed. Caught by Redknapp, who's had a whole cluster of yellow cards this season for club and for country, but he's not booked there. But Newcastle do have a free kick. Now Howie has joined Ferguson and Shearer. Gary Speed, who's excellent in the air, is part of a 4-man Newcastle strike force going in. And Solano! He's drilled it past David James, and Newcastle United lead at Anfield in the 29th minute. And a really power-packed goal from the Peruvian. Mock feint of surprise. It certainly shocked Liverpool. It's delighted the Newcastle travelling band. Well, the free kick was only partially cleared. And it ran to Solano off the foot of Shearer, who made it difficult for Bab. And it simply flew past David James. But while we're concentrating on that, Stephen Lodge has seen another offence by Harman. One can only assume because of the reaction. He's got a second yellow card, the German. So delight turns to despair at the moment for Newcastle. No sooner having taken the lead than they are a goal down, a booking for Shearer for protesting. Well, the German who put Steve McManaman out of the game has been put out of the game himself by referee Stephen Lodge. Björneby. Shearer trying to curb Berger. Headed by Riedler, misjudged by Howie. Owen! Well, he's done untold damage to Newcastle in his short time in senior football, Michael Owen, but not that time. And here's Glass. He could have taken that on. It was a real sight of goal for him. Ferguson looking for support. It comes from Gary Speed. Good work by Newcastle again to stop Liverpool laying siege to their goal. It's a positive response from the side that within seconds of scoring the only goal so far were abruptly reduced to 10 men. Newcastle still hold the lead with 3 minutes of the first half plus stoppage time to go. And here's Björneby, Redknapp. Berger finding some space. And the shot was deflected. Good handling by Given, because any sort of fumble and Owen would have come in to pick up the pieces. Little glance header by Owen, very shrewdly done, knew exactly what he was aiming to do and accomplished it. Hegam's cross, in goes Riedler! Well, he thinks he didn't get the last touch. Well, Newcastle have had plenty of pain in recent times on this ground. They had some pleasure from Alberto Solano with a cracking goal, but within 32 seconds of that, Stephen Lodge spotting a second bookable offence for Dietmar Hamann, and he's sent off the German. The German who'd been responsible for Steve McManaman limping out of the match earlier on. So long road ahead for Newcastle in the second half with 10 men, but at half-time at Anfield, they do lead Liverpool by 1-0. David Thompson is on for Steven Gerrard, who was only on briefly as substitute for Steve McManaman. Here's Berger. Ferguson not chasing that one and conserving his energies. Newcastle have got their substitutes warming up as to whether Ruud Gullit's thinking of reacting to the latest Liverpool change with a change of his own. Staunton trying to drop it through for Redknapp. Great defending by Shearer, but Michael Owen takes it on. Well, I think Shay Given got something on this one. That's certainly the reaction from those behind the goal, and the referee has in fact changed his mind. Thompson with the corner. Well, Owen's on hand. It was Hegem, I think, who had the first shot. And again, there are some perplexed Liverpool's expressions. Not sure if that was an intentional style of corner. It came low to Hegem. Given couldn't hang on. Owen was in there in a flash, and it flew out off Hughes.
Newcastle number 13, Andreas Anderson replaces number 20.
Duncan Ferguson, who wasn't moving freely, goes off, and Andreas Anderson comes on. Back come Liverpool. You would expect much of this second half to be played in this half of the pitch. Owen. It's over Xavi, it's reached Björneby. Picks out Carragher. Well, it was a cool cross from Stiging of Björneby, who looked to see what was on. But just leaning back, Jamie Carragher missed the target. Newcastle's away record generally not inspiring too much confidence. But here's Andreas Anderson. Out comes James. Anderson has scored. And the 10 men lead by 2-0. Only one previous away win in the league this season, and that was way back in September at Coventry. And now, despite being a man down, they have the cushion of a second goal. And Anderson picked his way through some tentative defending round the goalkeeper, and he just managed to ease it back in. Well, that's a substitution that has worked for Newcastle. If Ferguson came off, maybe injured. But Andreas Andersson, who's never quite done himself justice, the Swede who played so well against England in that European qualifier earlier this season. Berger. To Redknapp. Björneby. Berger. Thompson teed up here. He's crashed it wide, and Liverpool faltering under the burden of expectation, really. But the fact that they've gone 2-0 adrift now brings tension, and you saw that in Thompson's snatch shot. Carragher. Oh, it almost ran on for Redknapp. Sharvey will break here for Björneby. And now Michael Owen. Oh, it was a better effort from Thompson this time. He tried to steer it with some power as well into the bottom corner. Good spot by Owen and by Thompson as well. You could see what he was trying to do, although he had to get it beyond one of his own teammates, Riedler, as well. Very close. Here's McAteer. 20 minutes gone in the second half. Liverpool 0, Newcastle United 2. McAteer's cross. Given is there again, and it's Thompson he's thwarted this time. Back come Liverpool again, one-way traffic now. Berger, good turn. Made space for himself, and Gibbons lost it. Oh, but he got there. Extraordinary goalkeeping as Michael Owen moved in for the kill. Redknapp. It is a siege at the moment on Gibbons' goal, but he's repelling it. Hegem, and Stuart Pearce slides in. Has a word or two in passing for Vegard Hegem, but Michael Owen must have thought there was a goal for the taking then. Carragher has a crack. Oh, and it is deflected in. Owen. Gibbons' resistance is broken. Not the tidiest of goals, but certainly a timely goal for Liverpool. Carragher's shot going wide, but Michael Owen got a touch for his 14th of the season. Riedler, tidied up by speed. Sharvey looking for a way out. He's just got to whack it forward in the end. And it comes back via McAteer into Newcastle territory. Bounces off Howie for Hegem, who sets off at pace and gets beyond Howie. Oh, Riedler! Well, claimed for handball this time by Newcastle. But not given, the goal is given. Karl-Heinz Riedler is the scorer. They are level. Hegem sped away. Now was a strike on the arm. It was certainly a strike into the back of the net from the German. Look, there. That's what Newcastle were angry about. But Stephen Lodge raced away, having signalled the goal. Riedler turned away in a certain amount of relief, as well as celebration. Hegem. And Given turns it over from Riedler's header. A goalkeeper working overtime. But Liverpool have got the range now, they've got the bit between their teeth. You feel the greatest enemy maybe to Liverpool in terms of winning the game is time. Hegem. Newcastle funnel back. Hegem crosses. Riedler trying to rise. That's a great piece of defending there by Hughes. Struggling. Pearce able to get to that now. Liverpool have used all their substitutes. Riedler was going to go off and has joined those in the centre, realising a cross was coming in. Another deflection and another goal from Michael Owen, and Liverpool have turned it all around here. 2-0 down. They are 3-2 in front. It's Owen who demoralises Newcastle United yet again. Now Riedler was a reluctant participant there in the centre, but the ball broke to Redknapp. Owen's touch there against the post. He didn't stop and admire that, he followed it in. And for all the gallantry of Newcastle United, the handicap of playing with 10 men for so long is proving to be too great. Charbel, good interception by Berger. Patrick Berger can take it on. Here he goes, and he wanted one for himself. He could have given Owen the chance of his hat-trick. It was Patrick rather than hat-trick which was on the mind of the player with the ball. But Riedler, out comes Given, Riedler still going, and Liverpool have surely won it now. 6 minutes left. Sammy Lee joins in the rejoicing, and Karl-Heinz Riedler, who probably would have gone off if Gerard Houllier got another substitute to use, stayed on and had the strength and the stealth to pick away past the gallant Given. And after a long time without a Premier League goal at Anfield, today Karl-Heinz Riedler has got 2. Liverpool have 4. Fantastic game. Speed. Pearce on the prowl. Oh, Georgiadis, and well, if he'd hit it a bit better, it would have been another 4-3 between these two sides at Anfield. But it finishes 4-2 in Liverpool's favour, and that's been another dramatic story against the club from the northeast. 2 goals each from Michael Owen, and Karl-Heinz Riedler led the comeback from being 2-0 down. Solano in the 29th minute, and straight after that the sending off of Harman, a pivotal moment in the match despite the great goalkeeping of Shay Given. It's Liverpool 4, Newcastle United 2.
That Liverpool-Newcastle fixture never disappoints. Newcastle's fans weren't quite as distraught as they had been when they all but lost the title at Anfield. But Liverpool's fans were ecstatic at coming from behind once more. What exactly did Newcastle have to do to record a win at Anfield? The result didn't have too much bearing on the title race, though. Both clubs were in transitionary periods and finished 7th and 13th respectively. But once again, they'd entertained.